Germany, Japan, and the US come together to make this amazing looking watch, the Junkers Bauhaus 6060-2. It's also available in the Dash 5, which is a cream face, but today we're just seeing how the black one wears on the wrist, as well as bonus review 2 other straps that really change up the feel of this watch. It was purchased directly from the German website and shipped to the US very fast. As you can see, the photos are a little bit underwhelming on their website, and I really didn't even know much about this watch until I saw this photo online. It showed off that dome crystal outside in natural light, and I had to get one myself. So let's review this thing already. I have it right here, and a little plant to keep us company. The box is a magnetic closure paper box, pretty simple, and you can see it right there. It ships with its black strap, and it's already ticking away pretty fast because I've been wearing it for a few weeks. You can see it's a really simple Bauhaus face design. The one first complaint out of the way is that it says Junkers Automatic on the face, and I wish it was spelt with a K, the German way, just to be a little bit more authentic. A little bit history of that Junkers, and then the Miyota 9100 that's on the inside, and its operations. It operates just like any other Miyota would. Pretty simple exhibition back with a little bit of decoration to it, some laser etching, a little bit of contrast with the brass gears and the rubies that you would see there. You can see the mainspring. The rotor spins really freely, so it stays wound. And the 3 screws you can see holding it together just look really sharp. Now it almost spins a little bit too free. You can hear some people don't like that rattle that it has to it. It's less of a rattle like it's broken and more of just a whirring sound, like it's very metallic. The signed crown has a debossed Junkers triangle logo in there. Catches dirt a little bit, but nice little detail. And then flipping that over, you can see my favorite part, and that's that domed Hesalite crystal. The Hesalite is a pretty hard material, but I have gotten a few small scratches on it. But it makes sense because it's just so exposed. There's no bezel protecting it at all. This is the first watch that I've worn that had a power reserve meter on it, and it really adds to the additional technical aspect of it, just like a mechanical watch. You can watch as you wind the spring up, putting tension back into it, and it's great to know that everything's in working order. I have a 7.5-inch wrist, so this 40mm case is just at my limit of what I would wear. I don't like to wear my watches too large. As promised, we have 2 other straps to review, the brown leather Horween strap and the silver mesh Milanese band. The first one, that worn and wound Model 1, is seen here in a rye leather, and I really think it makes the watch pop. It still has a good match with the black face because it has the black painted edges and the black strap keeper to it, but it adds a much needed contrast over that stock black strap. The strap is pretty thick leather, so it's a little bit tricky to actually clip on, but fits really well. The bottom is a little bit thick, so when you're resting your wrist down on stuff, you can definitely feel that chunk of leather down there. The leather feels great on the wrist, and I'd say that I wear this band 90% of the time. It's my favorite combination. You can see I've been wearing it a lot, so the buckle has formed its little home right there. And on the bottom of that, the worn and wound stamping debossed areas has already worn and wound out. Totally switching gears to the Junkers thick Milanese mesh band. It is the thicker of the 2. There's a thinner option, but I think that chunky kind of diver shark mesh, as some people call it, really looks nice and industrial compared to the leather. It is thick though. You can see here, it does not want to move at all. It really holds its form, which shows great build quality. It slips on really well and has the double clips on it, so snaps on, feels great. You don't have to mess around with the buckle, and it's a good combination of industrial and a little bit of flash to it, but it does irritate that wrist bone a little bit on the edge. It can brush up against there, so maybe wear this one the other 10% of the time. The spring bars and the actual bracelet is curved, so it fits the case really nice and tight. That original black band didn't go to waste. I put it on an old Timex, so still getting used. That is it for the Junkers review today. I hope you found out some more details you weren't able to find anywhere else. If you have any more questions, just comment below. Check out the links below for more information on the watch and 2 straps we reviewed today.